Hola, hola. Bienvenidos a Esperanza Vence, donde la Esperanza Vence. Welcome to Esperanza Vence, where hope wins. Today, my selenite and I, you, me and you, and my tarot and my selenite too. We're gonna get in the flow and we'll see about the Leo moon, yo. Okay, obviously I'm a child of the 80s and 90s, right? I remember that. Drop a comment down below if you know what song I'm singing about. And here's a hint. In the original, they're talking about, they mention a car, a certain type of car. So that's a good start, right? Let's be fun, let's be playful. It's Leo full moon. That means it's time to, let the light shine on us a little bit, be seen a little bit, sit between two ferns and chop it up a little bit with the internet homies and hoes and homies. Oh, 8 of Wands. That's fiery energy right there. That's fast-moving kinetic energy. This is just action, action, action. And this is things moving along at a really quick pace. The only caveat with this card is that our feet can get out from under us a little bit when we start moving too quick. So once I get a jumper, I use that as an indication to pull our 10-card Celtic cross reading. So we're tuning into the Leo full moon, coming in around Valentine's Day 2025. Leo is heart-centered energy. That is energy of being courageous from this space and being brave enough to speak from the heart and live from the heart, come what may. The thing about Leo energy, though, is when they shine forth, it kind of gives that light gives everybody else, first of all, some energy for growth. It's fun. Laughter and play are really important parts of life. Childhood, being childlike, not childish. There is a distinction. But, remembering who we are from here and who we've always been. We're always going to be trying to grow and change for the better, right? But there's always this little kid inside of us that needs to come out and play and have some fun. And I think with some of the heavies that have been kind of, because like Pisces energy, even though it's like really spiritual, that water can get really deep and really heavy. And so it's really cool to see some of this fire coming in to like brighten and lighten things up a little bit for us. It also gets us out of our heads a little bit too, with like this Aquarius energy coming in so hard, so hot, so heavy. It's like a lot of information, a lot of headspace, a lot of emotional kind of feels and stuff like that. And it's going to be cool to feel this Leo full moon like right from the heart. You know what I mean? Like that's a good place to play from. It's a vulnerable place to be though. So it takes courage. It takes courage to live from the heart, to speak from the heart. It takes courage to love. Because when we do love, like it may or may not work out in real time on this planet, but it takes courage to try anyway, Here we go. Leo full moon. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming around on the channel here. You can like, share, subscribe. I got another channel with other shenanigans. Check down on my main page and you'll see where that other channel is. Oh, I got the 10 of Cups. That's cool. Speaking of love, speaking of happily ever after, speaking of, seeing the rainbow after the rain. Like I was just saying, like there might be some heavy energy going on like right now, but hang in there, folks. Here we go. All right, cool. Here we go. This is us. This is what's crossing us. You're gonna see more me than the cards, but I'll pull them up. Near past, near future, our conscious awareness, our subconscious awareness. How do we see ourselves? How do others see us? What's our hopes and fears, and what's the likely outcome if we keep doing what we're doing? Sorry for the noise. I'm actually making this video. I'm multitasking. I work out of a wellness center once a week doing tarot and astrology, like one-on-one or two-on-one, or sometimes I host a workshop. I hosted a badass workshop here, man. Oh, you guys should come. Maybe next time you will. This workshop was called Armor Up Buttercup, and it was all about like psychic protections, grounding, boundaries. We did it right here in this beautiful loft space where I occupy on a Wednesday. But we did our workshop on the 19th of January, so that was a Sunday. I teamed up with my buddy over at Psychic Readings by Brandy. Shout out, she is powerhouse. And yeah, we teamed up and did this pretty cool workshop, got some people together. You know, it was an 8-hour day, man, but like we let everybody eat, don't worry. We took a break or two. It was cool, you know, we moved around, we did our thing, it was cool. But yeah, I'm here. And there's also like other people here too. Like some people are making coffees down there. There's like other practitioners. There's people who do like Reiki, massage, intuitive healing. Wellhouse 1900, Delafield, Wisconsin. Good stuff. So back to our full moon in Leo. Back to our internet life. I'm like, that's like real life stuff. So if you're a Wisconsin person and you're near, I would love to get some cards pulled for you, or see what we can see intuitively, right? All right. Who are we doing during this full moon as the Aquarius? 6 of Cups reversed. Our challenge is going to be the King of Wands. In the near past, we have 10 of Wands. I can attest to that. Near future, 7 of Swords. Our conscious awareness, 9 of Wands reversed. Subconscious awareness is our Ace of Cups reversed. How do we see ourselves? King of Swords. How do other people see us, or what's in our environment right now? Oh, the Devil. What are our hopes and fears? Empress reversed. And what's the likely outcome if we just keep doing what we're doing? 5 of Wands. And remember that we had the 8 of Wands bringing the flavor to this reading. So things might come through with a quickness. We might see resolutions and we might see hiccups with a quickness. But whatever is happening, like things are rolling along like faster than we might even be able to keep up with. Who are we? 6 of Cups reversed. So we might be pulling some energy of things coming back from the past that we really just don't need to fuck with anymore. Straight up. Our challenge with this King of Wands, this could be a Leo person, actually. This could be Aries energy, Leo energy, Sagittarius energy, anybody with a lot of fire in their chart. Is that focused enough, right? And the King of Wands is, you know, someone who is able to take that spark from the Ace and actually make something of it in reality. We see this sort of salamander symbolism here, and that is symbolic of being attuned to dream time and waking life, and being able to metamorphosize or to bring activity from our dreams and make them real in real time. This king is kind of ready, as opposed to some of the other kings that sit in their throne and they're a little bit more relaxed. This guy's, you know, fists are clenched, like he's ready to go, you know. So this could be a person in our lives challenging. If we're messing with stuff from the past that doesn't need to come back, the challenging character, the challenging energy could be this this King of Wands. King of Wands is very attractive. He's very Martian. He's quick-tempered, but he's also super sexy. And yeah, he's charismatic, and he's able to manifest his dreams in real time. So that could be like a really attractive person that is bringing us some challenge, and some challenge to our ability to look towards the past and feel like comfy cozy about it. It's something unsettling that this character is bringing towards us and towards our feelings about the past. With the Ten of Wands in the near past, we just took too much on, you know what I mean? And that's on us. When the Ten of Swords come in, I feel like the Ten of Swords is coming at us from other people. Other people are shooting those daggers at us from their beady little eyes. Like, there's not much we can do about what other people are shooting at us. But with this Ten of Wands that comes up, usually we pick those up ourselves. Usually we feel like, well, if we want to get it done right, we better do it ourselves, or nobody else is doing it. So, okay, fine, I'll bake the brownies for the bake sale. I'll pick up the kids for an extra round of carpool. I'll organize our darts league. Nobody else is picking up, you know, the plate or whatever. So this is that energy of sort of that almost like martyrdom sometimes, though, because when we take too much on and then we feel too heavy and we can't handle it, you know, we're handling it, but it's so heavy. And sometimes this person starts to feel sorry for themselves, even like, oh, this is so heavy. Why do I have to carry this? But almost to the finish line here, but it looks like in the near past, like we just took too much on our shoulders and it was just a little bit too heavy and we shouldn't have taken so much on. In the near future, we have the Seven of Swords. This is energy of somebody getting away with something. This is lying. This is kind of like manipulation energy, mental manipulation. These swords represent that air energy in the tarot. So air energy is like, how do we communicate? How do we speak? How is our information getting to us? And are we stealing ideas from somewhere and taking them with us? There's these characters in the background. They're like planning for their next battle. And here comes this like shady shyster coming in here to steal the swords while they're busy doing something else. So this card definitely incoming energy in the near future, like within the next couple of weeks. We want to take a beat. We want to think twice. Are people telling us the truth, or are they telling us what they think is going to get them what they want on their time? And look, this person's so greedy. Like, this is like the Five of Swords person. This is the Five of Swords person, actually, because look, in the Five of Swords, they ended up with 2 swords in the ground. They couldn't even carry all the swords. This time they're like, okay, these swords might even cut my fingers, but I'm still gonna take them all. You know, this is like that hoarding energy almost. Like, there's enough swords for everybody, but this guy is gonna steal them all away for themselves. Like, that energy could be coming in the near future. So just be protective of what you have, and be cautious of who's around you and what they need from you, because they might say or do things that only are benefiting themselves, to be quite frank. That's a sad situation, by the way. Nine of Wands reversed in our conscious awareness. So this is that energy of like hanging in there, hanging on, and maybe finally we should start to see some movement in this situation. Here we're kind of still having to hang in there and defend ourselves. We took on too many wands and now we're starting to feel it, you know. But with the Nine of Wands energy in reverse, we might be realizing that, hey, maybe we need to delegate. Maybe this cycle is coming to a close to where we don't have to grip so tight and defend our territory so much. Maybe we're coming to a time to where we don't have to work so hard to maintain the high ground. The ground is raising up to meet us. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to work so hard to defend our spot, right? With the Ace of Cups reversed in our subconscious awareness, Oh man, there might have been a situation where the love was there but it got misplaced. Or the love was there and it got miscommunicated, or the love was offered and it wasn't as pure as we thought it was. Aces are always good luck in a reading. It's just that when they come through in the reversal, that's usually us sort of missing the gift aspect, or us like kind of like, you know, just kind of not quite getting there in terms of like the divine element. The timing might have been off. That's not to say that there isn't love overflowing in our lives, but maybe, you know, maybe the emotions are flowing too much. Maybe we need to put a cap on that and like keep it contained. You know what I mean? Maybe it was too much. But either way, there is love available. We just need to learn how to channel that appropriately in our lives on a subconscious level. Who are we? How do we see ourselves? King of Swords. He's a little bit more relaxed than the King of Wands, but not much. He's still kind of ready to spar, but whereas the King of Wands is ready to spar like physically, like Mars, King of Swords is ready to spar verbally, like Mercury. Sword, words, communication. So this person can cut with their words, whereas, you know, our King of Wands, who was bothering us, giving us challenges before, like this is a person who's more passionate, more physical. This is a person who's more intellectual. They're more of a planner. They're more verbal. So they might not fight physically, but they might have a lot to say about something. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and this could be how we're seeing ourselves right now. Like maybe we're entering the ring, so to speak, and we have a lot to freaking say about something. How do other people see us? The devil. Well, maybe we said so much that they think that we're a toxic communicator or something. Like this is somebody who is really wrapped up in toxic behaviors, toxic patterns, you know. And a toxic pattern could be you know, just waking up every day and being like, ah, fuck. You know what I mean? Like when the alarm goes, or just, you know, there's toxic behaviors and toxic patterns that we all participate in, but our environment is ripe for that right now. It should be very, very easy, especially with Neptune, like about to conjunct the North Node. It should be very, very, very easy for us to fall into addictive behaviors, addictive patterns, you know, anything that's too much, anything that's too, it'll be too much, right? So with this devil energy, you know, these are loose chains, but boy, are they having fun with it. They're naked, they're having a good old, oops, sorry, YouTube. They're naked, they're having a grand old time, like they're loving it. It's just that this is not a healthy, sustainable way to live for a long time, you know, and we all understand that the devil energy is Capricorn energy, that is earth energy, but this is like when our earthly desires get the best of us, all right? So just, be aware that energy could be in our environment, or other people could be seeing us as that sort of the hooky energy, you know? Empress reversed in our hopes and fears, you know? I mean, we could be just worried about our empire, what we're building, and if that's gonna stand the test of time. Is there things that we need to rework in terms of our own sense of luxury, our own sense of beauty, our own sense of comfort, and our own sense of like fertility? And are there any projects that we're trying to birth? Are we taking good care of them? Are we taking good care of ourselves? Like, are we doing all the like for example, getting our nails done, or, you know, doing like the simple things that make us feel luxurious? Because the more luxurious we feel, chances are the more luxury we can attract. You know what I mean? Like, you don't, I am not going to say the example that I was thinking about, but I used to live in East Oakland, and I guess I'll say it a little bit. I used to know some ladies who would stand on the corner, and the ones that made the most money were the ones that already looked like they had something to offer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Empress reverse energy could be that we might have lost sight of that a little bit, and we might need to regain our attractive resources so that our resources can keep regenerating. And that could be a hope and fear. That could just be what we're projecting right now. Five of Wands is our likely outcome. This is a lot of creative energy. This is a lot of playful energy. This is Leo energy exemplified. Playing, having a fiery, active situation. This is a very active situation. Even if they're having a conversation, they could be having a conversation while they're doing sports, or they could be, you know, this isn't just like sitting down at a meeting. This could be a lively discussion. This could be even a debate. But regardless, each person is bringing their own, you know, will and their own growth to the situation. The only thing that's missing is cooperation. If these people can cooperate and get their wands together, boy, imagine what they could build together. All right. Love you very much. That's the Leo full moon vibes. Selenite and I bid you a very loving and fun and joyful full moon.